All right, welcome back into Wake Up America. Good morning to you. Happy Tuesday. One confirmed case so far, four other suspected cases in the U.S. of monkeypox. This is the new virus getting global attention right now. I'm sure you've heard about it. This while COVID cases are on the rise again here in the U.S., particularly in kids. For more on what this means, let's welcome in internist at Northwell Health, Dr. Frank Canacessa, back with us. Good to have you back with us, Doctor. Because of COVID, I think a lot of people are a little concerned about hearing about a new virus that we're dealing with right now. Tell us what monkeypox is and how concerned we should be about this, because all the big names in medicine, at least on TV, are talking about it again. Dr. Jha, Dr. Fauci. What's your take on what we could be seeing here?
Morning, Rob. Thanks for having me back. Yeah, are we all ready for this? I'm not sure we're all ready for
not.
this. Want to draw a big sigh and say, okay, here we go again.
Right.
I don't think it's here we go again. This is a very different virus than we were dealing with COVID. COVID is a rapidly changing, very easily transmissible virus. This is not. This is a stable virus that's actually much harder to contract from somebody else. You're not going to catch this from sitting next to somebody on the subway or being in the same room with somebody else. This is something that you get from close contact. In this particular outbreak, it looks like sexual contact with among the gay community, but it doesn't have to be sexual. It's not really considered a sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Now that we have more information, that seems like it's sort of an anomaly. It doesn't look like it's sexually transmitted. It does look like it's close contact, right?
Yeah, well, close contact kind of happens.
I guess yes. I guess you're right there.
But it doesn't have to be. But
right.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be sexual. It could be taking care of somebody who's ill. It could be infected bedclothes. It could be bed linens and sheets, anything like that. It also does come in respiratory droplets, not aerosol, which is much more contagious, but in respiratory droplets. But it really isn't the main mode of transmission. It's usually contact.
Okay, so Belgium has become the first country on the planet to introduce a mandatory 3-week quarantine for anyone that tests positive for monkeypox. That's scary. I hear quarantine and PTSD kicks in. You know, I go back to the early days of COVID. Is that something that could happen here?
Well, I'm sure it could happen. I think.
Well, let me ask you. Let me phrase it like this: is that an overreaction?
Yes, I think it is.
Okay.
Because of the nature of the transmission of this virus, we can't treat it like it's COVID. We can't go about the same sort of protocols, which, by the way, didn't work so great for COVID.
Exactly.
But this is not the same kind of protocol. It's a far less transmissible virus. So we shouldn't go about it the same way with lockdowns and with quarantines. No.
Yeah, in the video, I hate seeing this video. It looks terrible. Monkeypox. So Pfizer right now, and I thought this was fascinating. Pfizer is in the process of making more monkeypox vaccines for anybody that wants to get it. Again, just sort of shows the business side to these various infectious diseases. We saw it with COVID. You know, nobody's made more money than a lot of these pharmaceutical companies, and now Pfizer is getting back into the vaccine game, but with monkeypox vaccine. Is this something where you see the government, the CDC, maybe the WHO pushing vaccines on the American people again?
Well, I certainly think they could. I hope they don't. I don't think this is going to rise to the level where we have to have a mass vaccination effort against monkeypox. First of all, let's talk about the lethality of this virus. It is roughly 1%. There are two main strains. The one that we're dealing with now is the milder of the two, which has about a 1% mortality.
Right.
So really, the vast majority of people who get this are going to recover anyway. So we really have to be careful about not overreacting to this. You know, we're all, like you said, shell shocked from COVID. So the idea of another infectious disease that's going to be on our radar screens, we really have to be careful against knee-jerk overreaction.
Yes. All right, Dr. Frank Canacessa, good to see you again. We'll keep a close eye on this. Hope to have you back soon, though. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
All right.